This time, though, we're discussing a cheating scandal, another side baby, and further reasons Rasheeda should have departed. You can't expect the usual side chick drama here. We thought Kirk Frost couldn't possibly be much worse, but now look. Yes, Kirk Frost is a well-kept secret, baby mommy. There are numerous accusations, and if they are accurate, he may be living two lives with a full clan. How long is this situation going to last? In what way did Rasheeda find out now? And this? Finally, the divorce because, let's face it, if she continues to act in this manner, we will need to create a GoFundMe page to defend her honor. Buckle up, because we're about to enter the biggest chaos yet, and you guys aren't prepared for these receipts, the chaos, and the calamity that lies ahead. Okay, everyone, this controversy is the biggest of the year. Honey, you should not think that Kirk Frost has learned his lesson from his previous adultery scandals. Nothing has ever been as terrible as the disaster that is currently erupting from Atlanta. As you may recall from the Jasmine Washington controversy, Kirk Frost wasn't exactly a contender for Husband of the Year, but he had the chance to lose Rasheeda permanently this time. Kirk slipped behind Rasheeda's back with a stripper and was apprehended. Furthermore, giving birth to a full-sized baby meant that this was not an isolated incident. Kirk was telling this woman that he was going to play stepdaddy instead, and he was skulking and lying on purpose. Rasheeda continued, doing what many women do. If the most recent rumors are to be accepted, she may soon come to regret every choice she made because there is a suspicion that Kirk Frost has been hiding another kid. She decided to support her husband to keep the family together and demonstrate forgiveness. You heard me sneaking around behind Rasheeda's back, cheating, and presumably concealing an entire other family. This time, you guys might be done with Rasheeda forever. When it comes to Atlanta, these guys simply cannot stop playing in their husbands' faces since multiple anonymous sources claim that Kirk has been ridiculing an unidentified lady for a while. And we're not just talking about a casual relationship. No, this man is playing double life simulator because Claire. We still don't fully understand who this claimed woman was, but we do have some really intriguing documents. In the first place, there are supposedly hacked text messages showing Kirk pleading with this woman, who has his child and has been receiving gifts and money from Kirk for years. Woman this kind of prodding about is not appropriate. They read as though they were a massive soap opera. I would like to read you a little text. Even if you know I love you, you still need to relax. It's not sustainable to sneak around like this. I apologize. I miss you and the baby. Kirk is referring to which child? Given that Rasheeda hasn't given birth recently, we are certain of the type of baby Kirk is talking about, unless he got himself a pet hamster that he secretly affectionately. Nevertheless, hold off until it gets. The matter is worsened by the fact that it appears that this supposed side baby mother is not just any old woman. According to the most recent allegations, she is close to both Circle and Kirk. According to this, Kirk was out here having sex with someone who was close to Rasheeda. Betrayal. Considering how frequently a husband can disgrace his wife before she quits, I'm not sure how much more disrespect Rasheeda can handle at this stage. We ought to now discuss Kirk's background, as he has been for years he had been a professional cheater, going about with random women under the pretense of being a loyal husband. Even worse, he would always find a way to turn Rasheeda around once he was caught. He once made an effort to clarify that Rasheeda was too. Her business endeavors diverted him, so he went out and said, "Sir, what the hell did this man have the audacity to act like it was rushing?" She is at fault for his behavior, which included wandering the streets like a teenager without any home instruction, and, if you recall, how he acted at the time. It's odd that Kirk hasn't commented since Jasmine's baby predicament was made public, let alone the fact that he disputed the baby for months until eventually acknowledging the truth. Since fresh accusations of adultery are being made, it is even more dubious. Kirk would have promptly denied these charges and taken to social media to defend himself and cleanse his name if they had been untrue. As they say, silence is loud, and he has been as quiet as a church mouse. This is where it turns into Kirk had been providing financial support to this woman while Rasheeda was out here managing their entire household. This hidden baby mom has reportedly been receiving gifts and trips from Kirk for years, since Rasheeda has been busy running businesses and increasing their wealth, while Kirk has been spending their money on another lady and child. It is only natural that when something like this occurs, the internet goes berserk. Right now, Kirk is being pulled harder than ever on TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter. There is a lot of criticism, with some remarks being downright savage. Maybe Rasheeda could start packing and go for a while. Kirk Frost has been publicly humiliating Rasheeda for years, to be honest. He is a serial cheater now, not just a cheater. How about Rasheeda? She might not be able to forgive him later. Why can he get away with this? The man seems to be living a double life. Rasheeda, if you had to blink twice to obtain help, we'd be watching you. But the memes, oh the memes, they are really crazy. On Love and Hip Hop, videos of Rasheeda sobbing are being shared with titles like "I watched Rasheeda act like she's shocked that Kirk cheated again." The internet is having a great time right now. Will Rasheeda leave this time is the ultimate question. I'm sorry, but this story has been told before. Will she end it at last, or will Kirk succeed in returning again? The answer to that important question might surprise everyone, I promise. If you previously thought this controversy was absurd, you will be even more startled after learning what is going to happen. We have previously discussed the allegations that Kirk snuck around making financial movements and paid his side baby mother with press money. As you already know, Kirk is out there attempting to make amends for his mistake, but his approach is a complete mess, so let's get started. Because things are getting worse, baby and damage control has officially started. According to reports, Kirk has been contacting people behind the scenes in an apparent attempt to stop leaks, delete articles, and mold the narrative before events take place. He has been secretly contacting websites in an attempt to remove information about this problem. Intensify somewhat more at this stage. What's the point of making an innocent man do all that? These things also proceed, as you are aware. The more a celebrity attempts to conceal anything, the more people look for proof, and the streets have been going above and beyond because, you know what? Given that we are talking about hidden residences, there are suspicions that Kirk has already done this. Rasheeda might not have been aware of Kirk's second life out here, according to some stories. Please, could you all respond to this question for me? How many times can a spouse abuse his wife before she reaches her breaking point? This is absurd, but let's face it, Rasheeda has endured a lot. Women in danger and a full double life are the topics of discussion. Betrayal, and let's talk about Rasheeda for a change. While Kirk is out there frantically attempting to erase things Tom disappear, Sage has been doing some of her thing. According to speculations, Rasheeda is seriously considering splitting their company. If Kirk is actually using their money to fund his side lifestyle, you can be sure Rasheeda will start protecting things. This is something that should have been completed a long time ago, let's face it. In addition, there are reports that she has been meeting with Kirk in private. Given that divorce is about more than simply leaving, it's about safeguarding your finances, reputation, and future. We don't know exactly what's being discussed, but I'd venture to think that attorneys are preparing her escape strategy. Although baby Rasheeda is intelligent, she is not departing with nothing, and let's face it, if she does, her reputation will shift, and Rasheeda will go from being a devoted wife who supported her husband to a self-sufficient individual who took. When she regains control, the bag will be full of endorsement deals, new business endeavors, and a completely different way of life. Let's be honest, she has been urged to leave Kirk for years, so if she does, there will be a ton of support. But let's go on to Kirk is reportedly planning a comprehensive damage control tour, according to very close sources. If you thought his adultery and illicit financial activities were the worst aspect of this story, you're not prepared for what's about to come. To share his position, he has reportedly been contacting media outlets and producers to arrange interviews. The question I now want to ask everyone is, what explanation might he have? For example, receipts are being posted online. In contrast to yourself, and now you want to sit here and pretend to be the victim. Based on the comments, I can tell that this extreme desperation is not being tolerated. Fans are upset with Kirk for canceling interviews and signing divorce papers, and since there isn't much else to say at this point, we already know that he has a history of adultery, that he has been wise with money, and that there is video proof that may potentially expose him fully. I agree, to be honest. What's left to say, really, Kirk, my guy? The damage is already done, let's face it, and the only thing that can save you at this point is a time machine. Will Rasheeda leave Kirk and begin a new chapter in her life? This is the question we must address. More significantly, will Kirk finally face consequences for his actions? And will the purported video footage ever be made public? Considering the way this problem is developing, this may be Kirk Frost as we know him. Tell me, folks. In the comments box below, please share your ideas on this topic. I would be interested in hearing them. Hit like, subscribe, and hit if you believe that this marriage may be saved, or if you believe Rasheeda should cut Kirk off entirely. I assure you, this story is far from over, so be vigilant. As you are already aware, I will return as soon as more tea becomes available, and I will continue to monitor any updates. Keep checking back until the next time, remain nosy, stay dirty, and remember that it's not finished yet, my love. We're still working on it, but don't worry, this problem is becoming worse every minute. I found out if you believe Rasheeda will break up with Kirk permanently, or if you think she will just have another Stand By My Man moment. We should discuss it. Is there more to the secret baby drama narrative than what has been revealed to the public yet, in your opinion? Should Kirk be concealing someone at the moment, there might be more skeletons in that closet. I'm sure you all have thoughts, so please feel free to express them in the comments section. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and enable notifications while you're at it. Watch out for what's going to happen because this tea is boiling quickly. I'm keeping an eye on what's happening in the streets and will let you know as soon as I learn more. Receipts decline, as you already know. This story is far from over, so stay inquisitive, stay dirty, and stay connected. When I return, I will have all the details. This was the last straw for any other relationship, in my opinion. After all, what level of humiliation is too much for one woman? Kirk's alleged side baby mom would be more difficult than we anticipated, as I mentioned. Do you recall that? The conversation between Rasheeda and Kirk Frost focused on the most intractable and poisonous pair in reality TV history. But let's carefully analyze this narrative because it's developing in a more significant way than we had expected. I know Rasheeda well, and there are reports that she is genuinely involved with their company. This anonymous woman, you read properly, was either employed at Press's Atlanta boutique or had some financial connection. Relationships with Kirk. Consider Rasheeda believing she is managing a profitable company and putting in daily effort to ensure the store is operating smoothly. All the while one of her staff members is supposedly secretly stalking her spouse. What a grating creature. It is one thing to cheat, but it is another to have sex with someone who works for your wife and has direct access to your marriage. Kirk has formally reached a new low because of this. I'll tell you what, it's not clean. Rasheeda has been acting significantly differently lately, according to online sources. She typically puts on a brave face to appear as though nothing is wrong and grins through the commotion, but according to sources, she has been evasive and dodging queries lately. The issue is that she allegedly removed her wedding band. Yes, the absence of the ring is known to all. This time, it feels different, although Rasheeda has forgiven Kirk before. He has reportedly been hiding for years, so perhaps that explains why. Let's move on, whether sis has simply had enough, and let's be honest, she should have had enough long ago, of Kirk Frost treating their marriage like a joke for years or realizing that loyalty can buy all the companies and wealth in the world. Take a moment to return to hip-hop and love. Kirk asked Rasheeda to get a DNA test done on their child. Rasheeda remained even though he ought to have sent her packing. Sir, how are you the cheater, but you're the one accusing your wife of stepping out? Replied the man. Kirk was out in the middle of nowhere, surrounded by several women, enjoying the ball, while Rasheeda was at home taking care of their family. This was followed by the notorious hot tub episode, which you all know from national television humiliation. But what's different this time, and why are some people so certain that this scandal would be the cause of Kirk and Rasheeda's final divorce, given that she did forgive him? We should start by talking about the purported money in these receipts. Trial because it's usually the first item that comes to light regarding a cheating man's financial situation. According to others with knowledge of the matter, Kirk has been covertly providing this unidentified woman enormous sums of money. We're talking about rent payments, where even the Kardashians would be envious of the shopping excursions and vehicle notes we're discussing. And you know where some of this money might be coming from. Rasheeda has worked hard to earn the money from Kirk's business, which is allegedly being embezzled. In order to support this mother and her child, Rasheed started the company from the ground up. He currently serves as the brand's spokesperson and is responsible for all business decisions. If Kirk has been living in secret with those monies, then he has been betrayed. Apart from jeopardizing his marriage, he is also jeopardizing Rasheeda's entire empire. Do you remember the time he secretly bought a whole sports car and conducted business behind Rasheeda's back? This man also has a history of misusing their money. The most peculiar aspect of the entire issue is that there is video evidence, despite Kirk's apparent aversion to openness. Video footage of Kirk and this nameless woman together is allegedly available, according to anonymous sources. However, we are unsure of the specifics. Clip. But the streets say that's enough to show the whole issue, and suppose you know what? According to reports, the one who possesses the video is threatening to release it to certain Chileans. Rasheeda may be able to disregard the film if it is made public, which is why it is done. She might be able to dismiss the rumors, but the video evidence, well, that's a different matter. And what will come next? Since some followers even created the hashtag #rasheeda, we already know that many people are using this online. Trust me when I say that some of their famous friends are also speaking out, so this is more than just a social media drama. Hurry! A reality star said she told people Rasheeda deserved far better. Even though we've all told her this before, I think she's listening this time around. Not even whether Kirk did this now, but rather when Rasheeda will stop playing games is the question. According to someone close to the marriage, Kirk has been behaving this way for years. I'm finally letting him leave, darling, because a woman can only tolerate so much rudeness, and with all these receipts accumulating, this might be the scandal that permanently kicks Kirk out. However, the real query is if Kirk cares about his recent actions. What happens now is the actual question because he has not spoken, and we all know what quiet signifies. He hasn't spoken out to clear his name, denied anything, or defended himself online. Moving recently appears to have caught me, and I don't want to think about it. What will Kirk do if the tape is released? These accusations prove to be accurate, and Rasheeda does depart? Will he abandon his marriage, or will he make an effort to keep it intact? What's more, if Rasheeda does go, would she eventually confess? This dispute is far from ended, so believe me when I say that we are beginning the final exposure in part 3. This narrative is not over yet. Kirk has been hiding, so you may hold her responsible for everything.